Welcome to this weekend's trivia quiz. Today's quiz has 10 rounds of 5 questions each. You'll have 10 seconds to answer each question, or pause if you want more time. Coming up. It's a Muppet. More or less. Spicy. The Round Round. Natural Wonders. Movie Maths. Who's in Disguise? Song Lyrics. Double Meanings. Jerry Who? Grab a pen and paper to keep your score, and let's get started. Here we go. Round 1. It's a Muppet. Identify these 5 characters from the Muppets. That's Miss Piggy. That's Rolf the dog. That's Scooter. That's Janice. And finally, that's Beaker. Round 2, more or less. Identify the greater of these units of measurement. Which is heavier? A kilogram or a pound? That's a kilogram. Which is hotter? 100 degrees Celsius or 100 degrees Fahrenheit? (100°C) is hotter. Which is bigger? A pint or a liter? A liter is bigger than a pint. Which is longer? A meter or a yard? A meter is fractionally longer than a yard. And finally for this round, which has more energy? A kilojoule or a kilocalorie? That's a kilocalorie. Round 3, spicy. Identify these 5 ingredients used as spices. That's ginger. That's saffron. That's sticks of cinnamon. That's star anise. And finally, that's turmeric. Round 4, the round. 5 trivia questions where all the answers contain the word round. Which round was a 1984 single by the band Dead or Alive? That was You Spin Me Round Like a Record. Which round was a 1990s Australian children's TV series about the supernatural adventures of a family living in a lighthouse? That was Round the Twist. Which round was the legendary gathering place of King Arthur's knights? That was the Round Table. Which round is a tournament in which each competitor plays in turn against every other? That's called a round robin. And finally for this round, which round was a 2004 TV series in which Ewan McGregor and Charlie Borman traveled by motorbike from London to New York City? That was Long Way Round. Round 5, Natural Wonders. Identify these famous natural landmarks. That's the Giant's Causeway in Northern Ireland. Sometimes called Ayers Rock, that's Uluru, in Australia. That's the Victoria Falls, located on the border between Zambia and Zimbabwe. That's the White Cliffs of Dover, on the southeast coast of England. And finally, situated on the border between Switzerland and Italy, that's the Matterhorn. Are you enjoying today's quiz? If so, why not like the video and subscribe? It's free, and it really helps the channel. Now on with the rest of today's quiz. Round 6, Movie Maths. Add the numbers from these film titles to get the answer. That's Gone in 60 Seconds, and 12 Angry Men, making a total of 72. That's 3 men and a baby, and 28 days later, making a total of 31. That's passenger 57, and 7 samurai, making a total of 64. That's 10 things I hate about you, and 50 first dates, making a total of 60. And finally for this round, that's lock, stock, and 2 smoking barrels, and 8 mile, making a total of 10. Round 7, who's in disguise? Can you recognize these incognito celebrities? That's a disguised Jennifer Lopez. That's Stephen Fry. That's an incognito Jamie Lee Curtis. That's Kevin Bacon. And finally for this round, that's Jason Momoa. Round 8, song lyrics. Identify 5 hit songs from the 1970s. A long time ago, I can still remember how that music used to make me smile. That's the iconic opening words from American Pie, by Don McLean. Friday night and the lights are low. Looking out for a place to go. That's Dancing Queen by ABBA. When you're weary, feeling small, when tears are in your eyes, I will dry them all. That's Bridge Over Troubled Water, by Simon and Garfunkel. I can cast a spell, with secrets you can't tell, mix a special brew, put fire inside of you. That's I'm Every Woman, by Shaka Khan. Finished with my woman cause she couldn't help me with my mind. People think I'm insane because I am frowning all the time. And finally, that's Paranoid, by Black Sabbath. Round 9. Double meanings. What's the word with two very different definitions? What word for a loud sound made by a dog can also mean the outer surface of a tree's trunk? That's the word, bark. What word for a rigid support for a broken bone can also mean a group of actors in a play or film? That's cast. What word for something happening at the present time can also describe the flow of air, water, or electricity? That's current. What word that means in pristine condition can also refer to an aromatic herb used in cooking? That's the word, mint. And finally for this round, what word for a problem or concern can also refer to an edition of a newspaper or magazine? That's issue. Round 10. Jerry who? Name these well-known people called Jerry. Which Jerry was a US talk show host known for confrontational topics and on-air fights? That was Jerry Springer. Which Jerry is a Texas-born model and actress who married Rupert Murdoch in 2016? That's Jerry Hall. Which Jerry was a guitarist and a founding member of the band The Grateful Dead? That was Jerry Garcia. Which Jerry won 3 Super Bowls with the San Francisco 49ers and is considered one of the greatest players in NFL history? That's Jerry Rice. And finally for today's quiz, which Jerry is an actress best known for playing Seven of Nine in Star Trek Voyager? That's Jerry Ryan. Hope you enjoyed today's quiz. Thanks for playing. How did you do? Share your score in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe for more quizzes. See you next time.